Scene 27, take 1. Hey y'all, Artist Poet Girl here, also known as APGJamie, and today we're going to take those painty papers we made in the last video, link in the iCards and in the description box below for your convenience. Oh, and along with a list of ingredients. We're going to make some ATCoins, also known as ATCoins or ATC coins. ATCoins. I think I'm going to call them ATCoins, although that phrase may not catch on, but that's all right. And I wanted to be different because y'all know I'm so different and all that. I thought, well, you know, I'm going to make like a little card, a greeting card, right? To put my coins in, right? Yeah. So, yeah. That's why it's called a trio, because it's going to be ATCoins, an ATC front, and it's going to be like a greeting card. Get it? Trio? Yeah. So, anywho, I'm taking last week's painty papers, which I love. I just must say I love them. And I've trimmed them down to, what is 3/8, or you know, an official ATC artist trading card is 2.5 by 3.5. So I made them 5 and 1 little tick mark. I don't know what that's called. Don't tell me, because it really doesn't matter. Anyway, to allow for my fold right there. And I took the little piece of extra and cut it into a triangle, because that's going to be like a little tuck spot. Yes, there are some things I could have done first, but I didn't, so, you know, such it goes. And I do this with all my little painty papers, and trim them down, and make my little triangle, glue my little triangle on there, because, see, I'm making 6 of them, Fiskars lottery. And I'm using various embellishment type doolallers, and I did not film the die cutting, because y'all probably seen die cutting before. Okay, because the official size of the artist trading card, I know I said that, I'm going to repeat it, is 2.5 by 3.5 inches. Okay, that's inches. I'm sorry, I don't know the centimeter transfer language. You know, I'm already ruler challenged. And the official size for an ATCoin, artist trading coin, is a 2.5 inch diameter circle. So yeah, and I've trimming up some floral trim lace stuff. I'm cutting the flowers off, y'all, and leaving the little X's, because we'll use those for something in a little while. And essentially, this is what I did for all of them. This is the decoration on the front of the greeting part of this trio. And I put lace or otherwise decorated a 2-inch circle and adhered that onto a 2.5-inch black circle. Okay? Because it just puts like a little frame on there, y'all. And it's either lace or ribbon or whatever this trim stuff is called. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm poking a hole in this one because I'm going to put a brad on it. Not a bird. Not putting a bird on it. Or is that a bird brad? Oh, it might be a bird brad, y'all. I don't remember now. Oh, goodness. I think that is a bird brad. La, la, la. And then I put some glue on it, and I thought, well, I really need to pop up that center part, because, you know, it's just a little bit of a difference in size or puffiness there. So that's what I did. Just put a little double stick foam tape on there, and I'm pulling off the release paper, and I'm going to stick it onto the black swiggle. And then I'm going to clamp it together with some little clamps over there, because, you know, it's not making 100% touchdown. Oh, no, I didn't use clamps on that one. Well, maybe I add them in a minute. So anyway, this is the excess 1/4 of an inch or whatever size that is. And I'm putting glue on it because it's going to go on the other 2.5 inch circle. All right. This is the actual coin part. I know the first one's a coin as well, but it's decorating the outside of the little card, which is an ATC artist trading card. It's just so hard, all this terminology, y'all. We should have called these something else. Coins to trade. CTTs. Coins to trade. That's what they should be. ACTTs. Art coins to trade. Something like that. Anyway, I've got these positively adorable stamp and die set I got from an unbranded place, and I just love them, y'all. They're so stinking cute, and I really don't show you much. You're going to get a sneak peek, or you already had a sneak peek because I may not have been paying attention. Anyway, there is no link. I can't give you a link to an unbranded place, okay? But anyway, yeah. I love them. And now I have these little star-shaped gems that I'm trying to use up. I was going to say get rid of, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to use them up. So that's what I'm doing. And all of them are going to get, they're all essentially the same. They're all going to get stars, and they're all going to get a coin on the front and then a coin on the inside. And the little girl people, because they're just so stinking cute. Now here we're going to stamp out some of those Tim Holtz stamps. Now these are some new ones I did find at the Tuesday morning recently at an extremely reasonable price. So I picked it up because I did. Look, there's one there like girls. They're so stinking cute. I don't know if it's a fashion set or whatever. Anywho, I'm going to hand cut out the bag of coffee beans and those words that are on there. One says coffee beans and the other one says latte. La-ti-da, latte. So, yeah. And this is I have a separate coffee bean stamp that I bought at a secondhand store, and it was just a little bean and it had no name on it, so I have absolutely no clue. But it's just a little bean, y'all. And I stamped it out with Archival ink in the color coffee. How funny is that? Okay, well, this may not be that funny. So anyway, I cut them out, and then I glued them. Used the Xyron here to put some sticky on the back of them because I'm going to stick them on another piece of cardstock because I want them just a little bit elevated. And by a little bit, I mean ever so slightly much. That's why I put it on another piece of cardstock instead of like a faux chipboard or something. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just smooshing them down really well, making sure the sticker stuff is stuck on the back. Sticker stuff stuck on the back. Sometimes the things I say, y'all. Anywhoodies. So there I'm sticking them on just little scrap pieces of that cardstock, and I'm going to trim them out, more butter. And I took I think it was a charcoal pencil, and just ran through the little white line. You know how a coffee bean's got like a crease in it, and it stamps out and leaves a white line. So I went over that with a piece of charcoal pencil. Okay, and these are the little girls that I stamped and die cut out, and I'm just going to color them in with some Prisma pencils. I did not keep track of the Prisma pencil colors because you can just color your people whatever people color you want to color. All right, color, people, color. Purple people. Oh, we already did that one recently. Well, maybe not real recent, but recent. Anyhow, it's water brush. And that little place between their legs there, I'm cutting that out because I don't like that white just being all shiny white like that, So she's going to get inside on that coin because the inside coins have these girls or peoples on them. They're girls. They just happen to be girls. Now, that's my ATG, which is an advanced tape glider. And one of the last times y'all saw me use it, it was giving me fits. Well, it's not actually the machine gun part that's giving me the fits. It's the roll of tape. Okay? Now, I do believe Laurel had an issue with getting a roll of tape that was on the roll backwards, and I do believe that's what the issue is with this particular roll. So I must make note not to purchase this tape from that seller again on account of the tape is on the roll backwards. and it does not make for an easy rolling thing. Okay, maybe it's supposed to be for down under machines. Y'all know how down under everything's a little backwards and different. No offense to any Oz people, because I love Oz people. I have friends in Oz, y'all. I do. I do too. So anyway, there I'm just using my favorite glue and gluing down that ribbon. As you can see, I put the double-sided tape on the back, and then I kind of bunched up my ribbon so that it would go around the circle just a little bit better. Now, I wasn't extremely cautious because, you know, it's not all even and all that good stuff, but so it goes. All right? If y'all want a perfect piece of art, you need to get one that God made for you and go look at the sunset, because that's about as perfect as things is going to get around her. Okay, so there I'm clamping that one pretty good, because that's kind of a stiff ribbon. It's a ribbon that's, what is that, Grosgrain ribbon? You know, one's got the ridges sort of like. So we're just going to glue our little decorative edge there, which is made out of the painty papers from last week. Oh, just love that stuff, y'all. Link in the iCard above and in the description box below. And I thought, well, I'm going to put some of these coffee beans on her. And then I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. And then I come back later on. I know this video is getting longer, isn't it? By the minute, almost, seems like. I worked on these things for quite some time, y'all. I did. I probably worked on these things for a couple days, because it took me a little while to figure out what I was going to do. And then I had to work in segments. And, yeah. So anyway, they're going to get words on the outside of the greeting's going to get a word, and the inside coin's going to get a word. And then I'm going to do some other stuff. But you're just going to have to wait for the video, the rest of the video to see that. Oh, there's a photo montage, and it's so cute. Y'all, these are so cute. I'm just so happy. This is the first time I have made ATCoins. ATCoins. Artist trading coins. So, yeah. I'm gluing on some of those little coffee beans like they spilled out the bag or something on this one. Okay? They're all different, but they're the same. And here I thought, oh, you know, the inside of that, I should have decorated that long before I glued any of that on there. So I found this this old book from like the mid-1900s, y'all. The last 3/4 of the 1900s. I think it was an 86 book. Anyway, and it's I think it was Homer, so one side's got English and the other side is in Latin, I do believe. But I'm not going to swear at that because I can't read Latin, so I don't know what language it is. And I'm using the other language side because I thought it looked cool. And I'm going to put that down with some Liquitex matte medium. Now, yes, if you're going to do this kind of thing, decorate the inside before you put your little tuck spot triangle on there, y'all. It'd just be more easier. So I'm just going to put some matte medium inside there. And putting some matte medium on the back of my little book paper. I'm just going to try to slide that in there a little bit. I might have to come back and trim it. It sticks really good. So that's what I'm doing. Smooshed it down. Yep, I like it. I did not make straight edges. And then on the back of the inside front there, it's going to go my ATC artist trading card back, because, you know, I computer print them. And these got a little wonky, so my purple door stamp didn't fit on there so well. But it's on there anyways. Okay? So, yeah, it's on there. And do I remember what I named this series? No. No, I don't. But it's a series names because they're all made from the painty papers. Oh, heat gun, y'all. Y'all was wondering, y'all been waiting for that heat gun, haven't you? Now be careful when you heat up stuff that you use spray paint on, because remember, it's plastic and it can, you know, soften and all that stuff. Oh, we want to round over these corners because the ATCoins are round. They're circles, y'all. So I wanted to round the corners in a similar roundness. Now this is going on the front because this is the front decoration, y'all. I'm going to clip that on there too. Now when I put them in the envelopes, I put them in open so that they would be slimmer to mail. Now I happen to have some sticker paper, and I made backs for the ATCoins on the computer and printed them out and just sticking them on there, smooshing it down, and I'm going to trim around that circle. Okay? Because the sticker paper I have is for like 2 different mailing labels, so I couldn't just print out a whole sheet. Anywho, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to show you again the whole process of sticking on the back on the actual ATCoin, artist trading coin. Okay, and here's the artist trading card back that goes on the inside front of the greeting part of this artist trading card greeting coin trio. And I'm just trimming that down, you know, for the inside, and I'm going to glue it in there again with using the matte medium. Smearing it on the back there underneath my triangle tuck spot and on the back of the book paper. And I'm going to slip it in there. This one I think I have to trim. Do I have to trim? Yeah. And it's okay because it's still stuck really well, y'all. Let's turn the page so I can smoosh it all down. Smoosh it down, really. Oh, he good, y'all. He good. Rounding the corners. That's a Fiskars corner rounder that's got 3 different corner sizes you can make. I think it's 1/4, 1/2, and 3/4, but don't quote me on that. Now we're gluing on our front greeting coin. And here we go. This is what it looks like now that it's finished. It's really finished, except I come back and I add ink around all the edges, but y'all don't get to see that because y'all know how to ink edges because y'all smart and y'all my friends, and I love each and every one of you. Look, they're so cute. They're so stinking cute. That one has die cut flower on it, and that's just my little note that I put on the inside because I send little silly notes on the inside. Sometimes they're more sillier than others. That coin. Some of these are brighter than others, but you know, so it goes. I do like them painty paper. Oh, I like this trio. ATCoins and ATC greetings in a trio. Really, there's going to be a photo montage. Anyway, like I said, I worked on this a couple days. It took a while, y'all. Just saying, it took a while. So, if I made them again, I don't know if I'd make them like this again. I'd just probably make just the coins. Or just, you know, artist trading cards. Or just ATCoins. Not necessarily the greeting part. All together at the same time. Ta-da! Look at that. They're so cute. Here's some photo montage. Got a little close-y up. They got a word or cut to on the outside. And then there is a corresponding word on the ATCoin on the inside. And yeah, kind of makes like a phrase, y'all. Kind of makes like a phrase. Look how cute they are. I love that stamp set. And I left most of them black and white because I thought they looked more butter black and white. Now the one that's colored with the pencil, I used that watering can gray, so they're a little duller looking, a little washed out. But that's okay. I love them anyway. Look at that. Copyright. Disclaimer. Thanks for watching and happy arting, y'all.